from Zapu couldn't manage to get away. Okay, so the two of us have handed over a written petition to Rishi Sunak. Okay, and it's 15 pages long of evidence with web links and all sorts of material explaining why the elections were not free, they were not fair, and they were not credible. And we've asked, on the real key point here, this is what we've asked for them to do. This is point number 11. It's really, I mean, it starts off something rotten in the state, in the Republic of Zimbabwe. If you know your Shakespeare, it's something rotten in the state of Denmark. But anyway, that's what I've taken it up. So there's 11 points, and number 11 says, we therefore plead for the UK Foreign Office to join with SADC, AU, US, EU, Commonwealth, Carter Centre and others to sponsor a new, independently administered, free and fair election in Zimbabwe to accurately reflect the will of the voting electorate. So that was the final point. Okay, the rest is evidence to support that request. That's gone to Rishi Sunak and the Minister for Africa today. And that's the purpose of what we've done here today.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for everyone who has taken the time to turn up today and show something. And singing and dancing out there is great. I would have brought the drum, but I also brought this thing and I had to come on the train. So
I think you're supposed to ask them to stop doing deals with Zimbabwe government.
I hear what you're saying, but it's like accusing them of being criminals, isn't it? They're not going to react very well to that. So, if you like, reading between the lines, we've said that.
I think here the issue today, good people, what we have done here today is important. It's important in the following sense. We are all very much aware of the situation back home. We know that our brothers and sisters cannot speak freely. We know that those who engaged or tried to engage in the recent elections are being hounded and arrested and fraudulent charges brought up against them. For us here in the diaspora, we now have a vital role, incredible role. To give you just a little history, 5 individuals made the apartheid government in South Africa sit down in the international arena. It wasn't 5,000, it wasn't 500, it was just 5 individuals who were very focused, very calculating in what they want to do. Our job now as the Zimbabwean diaspora is, number 1, is to speak out. Because the others home cannot speak out. So our job now is to speak out. So that whenever we do come together in these gatherings, if we could bring in 5 or 10 others with us, wonderful, to speak out in that particular way. Our second job as a Zimbabwean diaspora is now to be focused. When we hand in this petition here to the UK Prime Minister, we are asking the UK Prime Minister and UK Parliament to exercise the powers that they have when it comes to things like democracy. So we're not even interested in ED and what's going on back home. We are taking it to the next level. The observers' missions took it to that level. They took it to the international arena to say the issue of Zimbabwe now needs to be handled amongst the brotherhood and sisterhood of nations. No longer can it be confined to just Zimbabwe, confined to just Chief Justice Malaba in the Constitutional Court. It has gone bigger than that. And so for now, us Zimbabweans, we are at the forefront. We must know 100% that if we in the diaspora do not speak, nothing happens in Zimbabwe. Nothing will happen in Zimbabwe. If we Zimbabweans in the diaspora do not stand up, nothing will happen. And so we've now engaged a new gear. My last comments are to this effect. the international arena has already shown itself. 67 heads of states are invited to the fake inauguration. Only 3 turned up.
Yeah.
That means we've got 64 heads of states who refused.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, if those people refused, what more, what other evidence do we need that they are with us? Because in a diplomatic language, state against state, nation against state, for a head of state to refuse takes something. The only thing that they want now is they want to hear us.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to know that,
Oh,
is that Zimbabwean diaspora really there? Those numbers of 3, 4, 5, 6 million, are they really there?
Exactly.
Or is Chief Ndweni drunk and they don't exist? So it is a plus. Although they stole the elections from us in 2023, today we are at another